Hello, everybody. So I'm going to be doing cards today. I'm being called to do some cards today. First, I just want to mention a few things that just blow my mind. There are people who know the truth, and still think that I'm the one that's wrong. People who don't want to believe that I am who I say I am. But the time is coming, and you're all going to see it. Marie, you were absolutely right about whom I let into my energy. Because that afternoon, I did let somebody in my energy, and I immediately regretted it. And I cleansed myself. I am being shown now not to be a hugger anymore. The ability to be so fake is absolutely beyond my comprehension. I would think that it would take so much more energy to be fake than to be authentic. You're all a bunch of butt kissers. Really, that's what it amounts to. On the clock that flew off the wall today is because of what you were thinking when you saw me. You're being warned, and you're not listening. So I'm going to do some names first. You see what comes out here. Hey there. Hope you're having a good day. Thanks for being here. Let's get some names in here. See what we got going on. All right, Heavenly Father, show me what I need to see. Give me the information that I need to know. This first batch isn't giving me a whole lot of anything, is it? Christopher Reeves. He was a sacrifice. Superman. Whose sacrifice was he? The producer of the movie. That's what I'm being shown. Oh, look at that. This shouldn't even be in there, but mother's going to jail, Sandy. And also that fake funeral that you had for me. I don't know what that is. Jolly work. Jolly. I don't know what that is. If that's on TV, I don't watch TV. Celeste. And the name Joy. Hey, everybody. Let's see the names. Reagan, female name. Catalina. Adam. And AJ. right, let's keep going here. Looks like that group isn't going to give me much. Let's see what else we can get here. Show me what I need to see. The name Zoe and the name Riley. Hell's Angels. I am picking up Hell's Angels. I saw one the other day here in town. I just saw the name Jake. I've been thinking of a person named Jake recently. Leah, Lamar, Brenda, Jordan, Michael Jackson sacrificed because he was telling the truth in his songs. Eminem also now starting to tell the truth in his songs. Yvonne, Tanya, Justine, Joseph, Heather, Heaven, the name Autumn, the name Gina, Felicia, Jenkins is the last name, Evelyn, Ava. I'm going to give this just a couple more shuffles and then I'm going to move on to my other cards. Raymond, George, and the name Charles that I was picking up for such a long time. It's one of my neighbors. And I hope you go to prison for that. Sicko. Just know the FBI is watching my channel. Joe Biden now has dementia. George Bush is going to be very significant in my life very soon. Last name Sutton, Harmony, Rob, Preston, Misty, Susan, Junior, Amanda, Effie, Abrina, Daniel, Naomi, Avery, Hazel, Avery's the last name, Paulette, Jackson, last name, Faye, Connie, Roland, Jerry, Davis, last name, Jennifer Aniston, The Rock, Sonia, Stacy, Millie, Freya, Salim, Rashawn, Karina, Lionel, Julie, Felicia, that's twice, Liam, Mateo, Nathan, Claudia, Sebastian, Sterling, Amadi, Berhane, I don't even remember writing that name, Henry, Dennis, Janice, Janice, Miguel, Gabriel, Milani, Hadley, Piper, Katie, and Grady. We're going to call it good on the names. We're going to move on to some action. There are a lot of these cards. This could be a long reading. So the video I did a while back, not too long ago, but just a little while back, about how the cop that was helping me in this town quit his job. And I went to the police station and I asked who was going to be picking it up, who was going to be working on what I had written. And they said that they were going to get back to me. They never got back to me. Showing now the police in this town are just like the police in every town. Ruled by the Masons. Blackmailed by the Masons. People are so afraid to stand up to do what's right. But your choices has consequences. Just remember that. Your choices have consequences. I said it twice for those of you that weren't paying attention the first time. All right, let's go for this. Show me what I need to see, Lord. Show me what I need to see. A lot of these people have a lot of serious past wounds that they've never, ever taken care of. They've never sat in their dark night of the soul. They've never worked on what wounded them. And this is what makes them wound others. And they are now in a lot of worry because of what is coming out, what is being exposed. I'm not the only one that's exposing it, but I am the one who is going to make it right. There's a producer that wants to talk to me about this plot that's been against my life since the day I was born. And these people are organ traffickers that are a part of this plot. Human traffickers. Sex traffickers. Drug traffickers. That's a fact. That's a fact. All right, give me some more information. Show me what I need to see. The color red is significant. A vehicle is what I'm picking up. And I am very lucky, but I'm also very blessed. And somebody's roommate out there is a liar. It says somebody's going on a cruise, but somebody already went on a cruise, bud. Looting and riots. Oh, that's kind of happening all over the world now, isn't it? Justice is coming in through the judicial system. And I am indeed a warrior. I'm a warrior. Somebody's doing some shoplifting. Somebody's marriage is broken and they are getting a divorce. And somebody's fiance is an unaliver. Oh, look at that. I just made this card. The district attorney and the mayor of this town are involved in trafficking people. Masons. Masons. Hence the reason why the cops won't get involved. They're trying to play head games. They are so unbelievably ridiculous when they try this. And somebody wants revenge on me because of what they did to me. Make that make sense, somebody. Somebody can now not pay their bills, and the due date for you to do whatever it is that you were supposed to do to me is already passed. Spiritual laws are being broken here, and you are all already in spiritual jail. It's just a matter of time before you are in physical jail. And we're not talking just going to jail. We're talking federal prison time for RICO crimes, organized crimes. RICO, neighbor, who's now, I think pretty much all my neighbors around here are involved. They're all drug dealers, in case anybody needed to know that. Yeah. And one of them has some serious sexual ick going on, what they think. Ugh. It's disgusting. Something significant about the ocean. Ooh, sinking like a ship. I think there's a cruise ship about to go down. With all this weather, I wouldn't be surprised. And this is what somebody is. And this is what they keep hiring. But this person here, this last one, he went to the FBI. Some pretty cold temperatures that are still coming. And yes, I have always been the black sheep, but I'm okay with that because I'd rather be the black sheep of my so-called family than be a part of them because they're awful, terrible. And Addison and Allison shouldn't be in there, but and we all know that these people are nothing but karmic, and their time is up. Ella and Aria. And there's somebody out there that is a serial unaliver. He and a she, the Bonnie and Clyde, that so many readers pick up on. They're serial unalivers. They're in worry, anxiety, and now they're the ones that are self-sabotaging. They're trying to send me the magic to make me self-sabotage, but their magic doesn't work on me, and it has to go somewhere, and it goes right back to the people that are sending it out, because that's how it works. And there's someone out there that is now self-harming Jessica. Scorpio and a Capricorn are involved. And now they're finding themselves in a very embarrassing situation. And they're being publicly humiliated. British Columbia. And something about the tropics. There's a Pisces and an Aquarius involved. This Pisces and Aquarius, they're friends and even possibly relatives. Which I'm finding out that most everybody that's involved is related in some way, shape, or form. My ex-husband was actually my dad's, my dad that I grew up with, Dave Emerson, was related to John Stapleton from the Smith Holler in Kentucky. Someone is performing sexual favors on a judge in his chambers, and someone is harboring a fugitive. The wolf and the buffalo. My Native American ancestors. I'm going to give this one another good shuffle and see what falls out. Ooh. Michon and Marquez. We're all supposed to live by the laws of the land. And someone has been barking up the wrong tree. Mima and Jonas. And all of this is because they were money hungry and power hungry. Somebody wanted a raise. Somebody wanted to climb the ladder. Their selfish vibes. On the top of the deck here is showing school and church. The school, there's a teacher. A teacher who was involved in the things that happened to me when I was young. She was the one that stuffed me in a closet to take a test, knowing that my family put me in very small areas to cause me trauma. So when they put me in this small closet to take this test, they knew that it was going to affect me. And I was very young at the time, and it did affect me. It affected my test scores as well. I actually had to go to summer school that year in order to be able to catch up to my class, because my so-called mother, Kale, and so-called father kept me out of school so that they could show me not being smart. I missed a lot of school when I was young. But I caught up. And I would have graduated a year early if my family hadn't moved me from my hometown to Grand Junction. And then they took away 4 credits, so I graduated when I was supposed to. Because they couldn't figure out how to name the classes. So they took 4 credits away from me. And there is a lot that's happening nowadays with the sports people and outdoorsmen. The name Cora, Athena, Randolph, and Carla. I was just talking with Father and my spirit guides about going from state to state and moving residences. And everywhere I go, I expose. So where am I going next? Who's going to be the next to be exposed? What state, what town will be exposed next? Masons. I expose Masons everywhere I go because they are at the very bottom or the very top of all of this. They are the evil of the evil. The 33.3ers. Some of the most evil, demonic things on the face of this earth. They're not even people anymore. They're just meat suits. Yeah. The name Summer and the name Tristan. I wonder how all these names got mixed in there. Whitney and Violet. Teresa. Sophia. And you get what you give when you have control issues. Control is an illusion. Did you know that? The last name Dean. First name Dean. Paul. Tommy Dean was the one who unalived Paul Fassbinder, by the way. There's a priest. And he's a rapist. He raped somebody's son. Somebody is about to run out of gas. Remember I said there were a lot of car accidents? Somebody's brakes are about to go out. Because that's what they are wanting for me. And I have fortune and I have favor. And again, with the luck. The name Kadeem and LeBron. The name Connor and Josephine. Marianne, Ginger. I met some birds by those names. Macaws. And I will continue to speak up. And I am asking that those of you who know truth, don't be afraid. Speak up. They want me to shut my mouth. Well, they can want whatever they want, but it's not going to make any difference because I'm not going to. The name Kia and the name Candy. And I'm also showing this is a car as well. All right, I've got one more bunch here. I'm going to see what comes out. You know, our weather right now is due to all of the spiritual war that's going on right now. We are right now in World War III, but it's a spiritual war. And people are not awake to that, but that is indeed what is happening. And the weather that we're having is because of the dark arts, the magic, the dark black magic that people are using. And we all know that they've tried so many times to poison my food and my drink. And I'm actually being shown that I need to be careful now at work for that very same reason. Shuffle a few more times. Ooh, have some stuff fall out. I'm going to do 3 more shuffles. We're going to call it good with this deck. Ooh. And this is it. Well, this one's giving me a lot. So they called me naive. But now I'm being shown that Sandy is actually the one that's very naive. There are some people out there that are very prejudiced against me because of my bloodline. And they have no acceptance. But they should. Oh, look at that. Kane West and Julia Roberts. Neither one of those I really care for. Kathleen, Bailey, Todd, Devin, What did I say about the police and the U.S. Marshals? Now, there is a cancer that is involved, but this cancer that's involved also now has cancer. And an Aries. Sharon, did you get paid? I didn't think so. You look like a boob. Somebody that smokes cigars and drinks wine. That's a lawyer. Oh, what did I say about the motorcycle? Hell's Angels. And there's something going to happen again with the train. Betrayal by a best friend. So much for best friends. And pretty soon I'm going to be crying tears of joy. Jamie Foxx, Cameron Diaz sold their souls. And I'm bringing forth the truth. And believe it or not, I do have forgiveness. But forgiveness doesn't mean that I'm letting you back in my life. I removed you, and I've kept you removed because I don't want anything to do with you. And I'm seeing 7-11 on the clock, which is my grandfather right now. And he's telling me that you complete me. My grandfather is haunting the hell out of my so-called mother, Sandy. Yeah, it's a fact. He is so angry that she stole my inheritance, my house. And this is more than just an inheritance from Climax Mine. This is apparently something that had to do with when he was in the service as well. So now this is a federal thing. I'm just going to see if there's anything more that wants to come out. I'm going to give it another shuffle or two. And this all started when I was a child. And the family can't be trusted. The name Vance, Lance, Van. What did I tell you about the name Charles? Charles, Adrian. They're insane. And they're going to try to plead insanity. But the thing about that is that you can't claim to be insane when you so carefully plotted and planned all of these things to come against me. The amount of deception and the amount of lies and the amount of trying to sabotage me in every direction, from sending people to me to sabotaging me at work, friends, family. There hasn't been anyone that's come into my life that has been authentic. They've all been sent in. Yeah. And my ex-husband, David, and his mother, Judy, they have sex. Judy has sex with all of her sons. Isn't that disgusting? And that's why 3 out of 4 of her sons still live at home with her. Because she can't handle them moving on without her. That family is absolutely demented. They have been incestuous for so long and had children for so long within the family that they're all mental. They're mental. They couldn't think right. If you put them on the right road, they still couldn't think right. They don't have the ability to think right. David's mom, Judy, she was the one that told him, no, you can't be with her. No, she's bad. She's a bad girl. Yeah. But he was the one sleeping with men while we were married, and women, doing spell work, jealous of me because of my bloodline, because I'm a royal and a descendant of Jesus Christ, which he tried to claim he was, because he wanted to swap destinies. That's what he wanted, but he didn't get it. Nope, instead he's going to get prison for Rico. Judy is too. The whole freaking Ames family. They're all pedos. They're all going down. Embarrassed, humiliated, publicly. I wasn't really able to find much about court because I have a case number. I don't have enough information for them to tell me anything. And now these people are all broke because they spent all their money on spell work. And spell work is being reversed by God and the ancestors. It's a fact. It's a fact. All right, y'all. I think... No, I'm not done yet. I was thinking I was going to be done, but I'm not done yet. I have my tarot cards. So, looking at me. So let's get some energy. Let's find out what's happening. Show me what I need to see, Father. Give me some energy, please. So somebody's going within Tommy, and they're starting to realize that they were duped. Tommy A. They were lied to, deceived. Now you went back for pleasure, but got trapped. You got trapped. Just like you were trying to trap me. But you couldn't do it. But she did. She trapped you, didn't she? With that baby that wasn't even yours. That baby wasn't even yours. And now, Hangman in reverse. You're starting to see. Yep, you're starting to see. They hung you. They hung you out to dry, dude. You're waking up. You got a light around your head. That's the spirit of my Heavenly Father trying to tell you that you went the wrong way. You had your chance. I show now that there's going to be somebody that's going to be coming toward me. With a cup of love. The King of Wands. With the Ace of Pentacles. He's going to be bringing in some truth, love, financial abundance that was rightfully mine to begin with. And, oh. Tell me I'm showing that you're very sick. Going through a dark night of the soul, and you feel like it's about to kill you. Watch the tail, Missy. Watch the tail. And I will now have stability. Without you, Tommy. Because judgment is here. Judgment for all of you, not just Tommy. All of you. You are all in spiritual jail. It's just now needs to come here. Because justice is being served. Judgment and justice, one right after the other. Doesn't get much better than that, if you ask me. And Joe, I hear you're fixing to come to me to tell me all of the things that they've done, which most of it I know. But I'm also being told now that there are things that I don't know. But you're going to be telling me. Because all of the Masons in this town know that I'm right. That's all there is in the tarot. I'm right. I'm right about what I'm saying. About what was stolen from me. About what was kept from me from the moment I was born. Knowing my lineage. But now, I know. Trafficked my whole life. The Truman Show, basically. I'm not joking. I mean, I wish I could say that that was funny and that was a joke, but it's the truth. It's the truth. All right, that's all I got for now. But there'll be more, because there always is. Y'all have a great rest of your night. Please love each other. Love yourselves even more. And I'll catch y'all later.